First video back. I mean, it's only been like a week. I don't know. I'm gonna film this, but I don't know how long it's gonna take me to edit and get it up. I may edit it and get it up the same day. It may take me a day or two. So it's been about a week, or like maybe 8 days. It's been 8 days. It's been 8 days since I filmed my last video, the 31st, for my Vlogmas thing. I've been taking a little bit of a break, and I'm probably gonna get into this sort of a little bit slower. If you can hear like a banging, Oliver's playing with a building set in the other room. So we're gonna hope that it's not too distracting, and I'm sure he'll come in here at some point. He might actually just be doing that because I'm talking, because he wasn't doing that before. But yeah, I thought since I'm gonna sort of just be slowly getting into this again, I'm not gonna film like a bunch of videos and do like 3 videos a week. I'm just sort of gonna post when it feels like right for me, you know, when I've got like a really fun idea for something. I will be doing my empties. I'll probably do that this weekend. So my November and December empties still need to be done. So you'll see that this month. But since I'm not gonna be, you know, I don't have like a set number of videos that I wanna do, so I'm not gonna try to create lots of different content. I thought what I would do for the beginning of January is just do sort of like a wrap up or like a collective video where I sort of like talk about things that I would usually talk about in separate videos, but I'm just gonna combine them all into one video. So we have January's Beauty Heroes box and my thoughts. We have January's Detox box and initial thoughts, because I've only had that 2 days. I've got what I ordered and PR stuff that came in, which it's mostly actually stuff that I ordered for December. I didn't get much PR in December. And then we can just sort of like chat a little about some things. I'll chat a little bit right now. So I am still going through giveaway winners. They do take me quite a long time to get through. Since I am combining them for Instagram and YouTube, it's easier when I just do Instagram because I can just copy and paste and then I just run a randomizer. But for YouTube, I'm, you know, checking all the comments. I'm making sure that you guys commented, and I'm copying and pasting each one onto like a separate sheet. Is there an easier way to do it? Maybe. If there is, I don't know it. But that's how I'm doing it. So it does take me a little while to get through. The other night I picked 4 winners, and I think I still have about 7 more left that I need to do. So I appreciate those of you that have been patient with me. I have had a few people who have been sort of like hounding me about them, which like I get it, but come on, like I spent a lot of time in December putting a lot of stuff together, and I've just been like, I've been tired. So like if I'm not doing things at the speed that you think that I should, please just be patient with me. Like nothing is more frustrating than when I took a lot of my time to put something together and then I feel like I'm being hounded about it afterwards. Like the winners are gonna get picked. I'm gonna send you, all of the stuff is gonna get sent out. Just have some patience with me. And like, I know that there are some people who do it real quick. I also have a job. I also have a toddler. I also have things that need to get done. I also need to sleep at some point. So it's like, just have some patience with me. It's all coming together. It'll be done soon. It's none of you guys, but like, it's Instagram mostly. It's people on Instagram, but it's like, it just makes me not want to do it again, because then I just feel like nobody appreciated it. And it's just like, you guys, I don't know. You know, there have been a lot of moments throughout, you know, the December Vlogmas and the giveaway thing where I just haven't felt appreciated, and it just makes me not want to do it again, because, and I know that it's so dumb because it's been the very small majority. Like most of you have been like, thank you so much for, you know, all of the time that you put into this, all the effort and the work and all that. But it's like, you know, it's always the few voices of like, that pick, you know, the few negative voices that pick at you. And I'm just like, why do I bother? I'm trying for things to be different this year, where I'm not so like harsh, or I'm not so like worried about what other people say or do, and I'm like not worried about other things. But then like things pick, you know, they pick at you. I'm trying to do better, but like, just have patience, guys. Like, it's all gonna get done. I didn't like scam a bunch of people into like following me, so I'm not gonna send you guys, you know, giveaway prizes. Like, that's not what it's all about. It's just like, I'm a real person. I also I have to do other things, so. Anyway, I wanted to say that first because it's been like sitting on my shoulders for like the last few days, and yeah, so I guess let's just get into Beauty Heroes box this month. So Beauty Heroes featured Ranavat Botanics, or is it just Ranavat? I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's Ranavat Botanics. They featured 3 full-size products, actually. This was a pretty exciting box, even though 2 of these products I did have before. So Ranavat was featured over a year ago in the indie, sort of like the indie discoveries where they did Wabi Sabi, they did the Beneath Your Mask, and then they did Ranavat. So they've refeatured Beneath Your Mask and Ranavat now, so I wonder if they're going to be refeaturing Wabi Sabi at some point. I'm not sure. Just, you know, thoughts. But yeah, they're actually featuring Ranavat this time instead of it just being sort of like a one-off box. And 2 of the products were featured in that indie box, but they're products that I like, so I'm sort of like more okay with this than I was like with the Beneath Your Mask box, which I did send to somebody. So the 3 products that were featured in the Beauty Heroes box this month were the new cream cleanser, which I almost bought, and I'm glad that I didn't because it showed up in this box. So this is a $42 value. It's the Luminous Ceremony Cream Cleanser. So it's a sesame-based cream to balm texture that seems to build and melt at once, clarifying the skin while imparting the feeling of moisture and nourishment for a balanced complexion. But there is manjita. It's the Ayurvedic superfood of the heart of this formula that sealed the deal for Beauty Heroes. It's an unheard of superpower ingredient. It's one that I've never heard of. This ancient root has been used for centuries to deeply detoxify while stimulating circulation, revealing skin that beams with vitality, clarity, and healthy glow. So yeah, the superpower ingredients are sesame oil, this manjitsa root, and then rose essential oil. It is a very beautiful formula. I've really been into cream formulas lately. It's like all the kind of cleanser that I want to use. I'm not even using oil cleansers that much anymore. Even on the days when I use makeup, I'm using more sort of like balmy or like creamy cleansers to remove my makeup with. I'm not using oil so much. Okay, this little troublemaker just started biting me. Quite the little jerk. Get off me. Get off. Oh, he's playing with his tail. Anyway, but yeah, I've really been loving cream formulas lately. So some formulas that I do really like are like the Pa'akai cleansing cream, the Ficlo cleansing milk, the Akar cleansing milk, the new soothing one. They're all very beautiful. I love those formulas. This is also a new favorite. I've been using this for the last week or so. I can't remember when exactly I got the box, but I have been using this at nights. It is very beautiful. It makes my face feel very nice, very clean, and like soft, not stripped. It's just a beautiful cream cleanser if you're looking for one. It's in sort of like different style packaging. It's sort of like this aluminum tube where usually it's in like a glass bottle. I don't really have a preference either way. I think they're both fine. They're both recyclable options. Maybe this is a little bit more recyclable than a glass tube with like a pump in it because you can't really recycle the pumps unless you do TerraCycle. I'm not really sure how that works, but I think that you can recycle pumps in there, but maybe this is more recyclable. I don't know. Either way, I like it. This is a really nice cream cleanser. I've been really enjoying it. I definitely think that it's one that you should look into if you're looking for a cream cleanser. Just very beautiful as a second cleanse, or if I'm not wearing makeup that day, as my only cleanse. Really love that. So the last 2 products in here are the Radiant Rani Brightening Facial Serum. It's a 20 ml size, which is the full size, and it's $90 value. And then the Jasmine Tonique, which is the 50 ml size, and it's a $40 value, which again is also the full size. So I've been using my old ones before I break out the new ones. So this, I don't know what size this is. I think it might be 5 ml, possibly 10 ml. This is the one that came in the box last year or a year ago or so. And then here is the Jasmine Tonique. So the Jasmine Tonique, it's one ingredient. It's organic jasmine hydrosol, and that's it. I've been using this before putting on the serums and then after to sort of seal them in. It's great. It's refreshing. It's hydrating. I really love this. And then the facial serum. Okay, so since this has more ingredients, we can talk about this. So this is an award-winning treatment that packs 18 organic ingredients into an oil-based serum. Radiant Rani has established itself as clean beauty royalty, a synergy of 5% organic saffron, turmeric, licorice root, and again, that manjistha, to help brighten skin, fade dark spots, and encourage cellular renewal. Spicy notes of steam distilled rose to help calm the nerves, while active constituents act as an astringent to resurface and soften the appearance of skin's texture. A fan favorite, the serum has claimed its crown not once but twice. I've been using this again since I got the box. I've been trying to use up my old one. So then let's see, I can give you all the ingredients. So it's got sesame, rice bran, the manjistha, saffron, load tree bark, nutgrass, vetiver, licorice root, bay leaf, Himalayan cherry, lotus seed, push caramel. These are all very interesting ingredients. Turmeric, Indian barberry, cobra saffron, flame of the forest, priyangu, banyan, and then field mustard. A lot of those things I know I mispronounced. This is beautiful. I've been using this twice a day, except until this morning when I incorporated the Detox Market oil, which we'll get into that next. But this is beautiful. It's a beautiful golden color. And even though the one that I'm using is over a year old, I feel like it's still very potent and very effective because I have been noticing a lightening of some of the like pigmentation on my face. You can see I'm wearing liquid foundation today because my skin actually looked really good. The only time that I wear liquid foundation is when my skin is actually looking good, because it goes on better when my skin, you know, looks better than when I try to cover up like acne with it or something. Here's Oliver. What's up, dude? So my skin has actually been in really good condition. So my skin is like, it's smoothing out. The texture of it is really nice. I'm not breaking out like a ton, at least at the moment. I was a while ago. But yeah, I feel like my skin is like gradually getting brighter. It wasn't like a noticeable difference at first, but since it's been a few days, I have started to notice like a lightening of some of my spots. And my skin just generally looks in good condition. I haven't been doing a ton to it. I've been using the creamy cleanser at night. I've been using a hyaluronic serum first, or like a hydrating serum that I'm trying to use up. Then I've been using 3 pumps of this, sprayed with some of this. And then I'm using a cream, a new cream for my Yuna that we'll talk about later. But yeah, that's sealing it all in, and that's sort of what I've been doing day and night. And my skin is responding really well to all of those products. My skin looks really great. It feels great. I'm loving all of them. The scent on this is also very, very different. I don't know if it's like the saffron mixed with like the other things that I have no idea what they are because I didn't look them up beforehand, but there's a lot of interesting ingredients in here. I'm really loving this entire box. So if you've been interested in Ranavat, maybe you've been waiting to hear my specific thoughts on them, yeah, I give this box an A+. I'm really loving it. I'm really loving all the products. I just think they're beautifully formulated. I think they're very effective, and that cream cleanser especially is very, very nice. Even if you don't want to get the entire box, maybe you've got enough oils and toners you don't care, I would think about picking up the cream cleanser because this cleanser is very beautiful, and this is one that I will repurchase once it's done. I have a couple of cream cleansers that are favorites, and this has made, you know, the top of the list. And like I said in a previous video, I do want to do sort of like a cream cleanser overview so I can go over each one, which ones my favorites are, which ones I recommend to you guys. That's one that I would recommend. Really love that one. Okay, so now that we've talked about what are you doing with the hammer? Okay, so now that we've talked about Beauty Heroes, let's talk about the Detox Market. These were the only 2 boxes this month, at least, you know, from the ones that I usually feature. I don't think I'm working with Pearlesque anymore. I'm not really sure what's going on with her. She's seemed to have stopped sending me the boxes. She's been like on a trip, like, I don't know, like a consistent trip. I think that I'm done featuring Pearlesque. But I think for January she featured Hanua. It was a 2-ounce bottle of the Aloha You Serum and the new Lihao. But anyway, I haven't featured that in a while because she stopped sending it to me, which is sort of okay anyway because I was just sort of like on product overload and I needed to cut something somewhere. I still recommend, you know, checking into Pearlesque every once in a while and seeing what they're up to, because some months they do feature some really great brands and products, but I don't think I'm working with her anymore. If that changes, you know, I'll let you know. But usually the ones that I work with the closest are Beauty Heroes, Detox Market, Clean Beauty Box, and Boxwalla. And Boxwalla we can sort of talk about, I guess. I don't have it, but I know that she's featuring Votary, which is not a brand that I've ever tried before, so I am really interested in trying those products. I think she's featuring the seed oil. You know what, let me pull it up so I can tell you for sure. So yeah, it's the Super Seed Facial Oil and the Super Seed Nutrient Cream. So if you're interested in the Votary products, I'll leave a link for the Boxwalla box down below, but I don't have those yet, so I don't have any thoughts on them. Once I have them and I have tested them for a while, I will let you guys know. And then the Clean Beauty box does, again, it doesn't come out until next month. So the only boxes that I've got this month for you are the Detox Market and Beauty Heroes. Okay, so the Detox Market this month featured Ayuna, and it featured one of their new products. This is a pretty pricey product. It's focusing on Oliver's face instead of the product. This is a pretty pricey product, hence the one, the one product feature. This is the new cellular oil, which is a skin revival serum. So before this had shown up, Iuna had actually reached out and told me that they were going to be sending the new Terra cream. So I have been using this. I do have some thoughts on it. But yeah, I was very surprised when they said they were sending this because I was not expecting that at all. And then I was hoping, I actually thought, I'll be honest, I thought Beauty Heroes was going to be the one to feature this. I'm a little surprised to be seeing it in the Detox Market and not in Beauty Heroes. So I don't know if maybe there was like a time thing happening with Beauty Heroes and they weren't going to be featuring it. But I was a little surprised to be seeing the Detox Market featuring this and not Beauty Heroes. And usually I don't like to, put all my box reviews in one video, but that's just what we're doing this month. So this is the cellular oil. It's 1 ounce and it's $185. And if you know Iuna, they're sort of like a more high-end luxury line. They're not trying to be budget friendly or budget conscious. And I know that a lot of people have sort of questioned why they are so expensive. I don't have the answers for that, but I know that some people are sort of like, why are there, they use sunflower and sweet almond oil, hazel seed oil, corn oil. I don't know. I don't have the answers for why they're so expensive. I can't justify it, and I know that a lot of people have a hard time justifying it. I don't know if it's got to do with sort of like their process and the technology they use, and I know they use like stem cells from plants and things like that. I don't know if that has anything to do with the price, because I know I've seen a lot of people say that they really can't justify the price, and in some respects I do agree, but I also don't know the process behind how they create their products, and maybe that has a lot to do with the price. I don't really know. All I'm really here to do is tell you about the oil and if, maybe bring you information and see if it's something that you'd be interested in trying. I'm not here to justify their price tag. I'm really not. I can't do that anyway. So it's fueled, this groundbreaking cellular oil is fueled by microlipids from the stem cells of the Spanish millennial olive tree. It also might be that. I don't know how rare that olive tree is. I don't know how much of it is there. Maybe it's like a painstaking process to get it out. I don't really understand. I don't know. For the first time using Iuna's patented technology, oil is extracted directly from the stem cell's membrane. The result, an advanced daily treatment that revives dull, energy-depleted skin for a soft feel and a luminous look. The Mediterranean blend also includes hazelnut and sweet almond oils to nourish and smooth. So you want to shake the bottle to disperse, then warm a few drops in the palm of your hands. Inhale and press and press onto your face, neck, and décolleté. I can't talk today. I don't really know what's going on. I also feel like I have a lot of saliva in my mouth for some reason, which probably is TMI, but it's like making it impossible to talk. So it's a very, so let's see if I can do this without Oliver. So it's like a clear oil. And it has like that signature Iuna scent. If you're not a fan of the Iuna scent, you will not like this probably. But if you can get past it, it is beautiful. It does absorb really, really nicely into the skin. Now, I've only used this once, so I'm not gonna sit here and make claims that my skin is, luminous and like beautiful and that it's doing wonderful things for my skin. I can't do that because I've only used it once. So I will keep you updated as I'm using it more. Really, it's just about sharing it with you, and if you would like to order it, that is now available. Since it is a higher priced product, I kind of do expect that they will sell out. They haven't sold out in a few months, I don't think. But I kind of expect that one too, just because Iuna is a higher priced brand, and when Iuna is featured in like any box, which usually they're only featured in Beauty Heroes box, but anyway, those boxes do usually sell out because it is harder. It is more expensive to try Iuna if you just buy it outright, but I do recommend trying them because they are a very beautiful brand, and I have found them to be very effective. My favorite products from them are the Essence, the Facial, and this product that I can't in good conscience recommend anybody buy because of how expensive it is. This is the Terra, and I have been using this again for the last week because they did send it to me about a week ago. So I did ask them this. I asked them what the difference between their Cream 2 and the Terra was, because I was curious what makes this one so much more expensive. So it is thicker. You won't be able to tell without being able to like touch it, but it is much thicker than Cream 2. And it does come in a ceramic jar. I don't know if packaging has anything to do with the price. It is also very big. It's 3.4 ounces, which is huge for a moisturizer. So they said Terra was specifically developed for extreme conditions and to counter the effects that emotional and physical stress have on the skin. Charged with good lipids, Terra is optimal for those with very dry, dehydrated, mature, and/or sensitive skin. However, it is also ideal for skins affected by extreme conditions such as travel, climate fluctuations, and medical procedures, regardless of skin type. Terra is encased in a one-of-a-kind ceramic vessel, a nod to our commitment to sustainability, which is 100% biodegradable. When you're done with the product, you can literally crush it and throw it back to the earth, which I think is kind of cool. I mean, I really wish you would see more sustainable packaging. I'm gonna say this real quick. I know Aether Beauty just released lip products. A lot of you guys might not be aware of that because I think they're only launching on Sephora. I don't know if Aether Beauty herself is gonna be carrying them, but they're launched on Sephora. She used all recyclable materials to make her packaging, so it's there's no virgin plastic in the the lip products. I do find this interesting though, is I asked her about ingredients because there's no ingredients listed on Sephora, and then she read my comment asking about the ingredient list and then decided not to answer it. So that doesn't instill a lot of confidence in me that the ingredients are very good. I mean, I like Aether Beauty. Normally, I've got all of her palettes. I do think she uses really good ingredients, but I'm kind of concerned that she just refused to answer my ingredient question. So, I mean, there's that. But I do like when I see brands using, recycled packaging, recycled plastic to make their packaging, this kind of thing where it's like a ceramic. Nobody else is doing it like that, obviously. It would be nice if more people started to do this. I don't know how expensive this was to do, which again, might also have an effect on the cost. It is, what is it, $455, which is why I said. So I've been using this day and night, and you guys can see my skin. You guys see that my skin is in, pretty good condition. I'm wearing makeup, obviously, but it's not full coverage foundation. You can see that the texture of my skin is actually really smooth. I don't have a ton of active breakouts. I've got this thing, which won't go away, and there's Oliver. I don't have a lot going on. My skin is in really good condition, and I do think it's in large part to this, plus the Radiant Ronnie, because that's the combo that I've been using for the last week and a half or so. But yeah, like I said, I cannot in good conscience recommend that anybody buy this because it is so expensive. This literally costs half of my mortgage. I love Iuna, and I love working with them, and I think that they're a great brand, but they are expensive and not everybody can afford them. And when I run out of this, I cannot repurchase it myself. So I cannot recommend that you guys do it as well. What I do wish to make this a little bit more cost effective and maybe put it on the same price tag as their other, creams, the Cream 1 and the Cream 2, because I think those are around $198. Make this half the size. That would put it at about $200. And I think that would make it more accessible. Plus you don't need 3.4 ounces. That's very big for a moisturizer. I don't know that I'm ever gonna get through this. I am letting my husband use it just because I don't think that I'm ever gonna get through this. And I don't want it to go bad. Would feel guilty letting this go to waste. So yeah, if you looked at that and you wondered what the deal with it was, why is it so expensive? You have to also remember it is double the size of their normal creams. It's bigger, so that contributes to the price, first of all. Second, I don't know how much this ceramic jar has anything to do with how much it costs. That might be a factor in how much it costs. But yeah, mostly it's just that it's double the size. So if maybe you looked at that, you wondered what the deal was, you wondered how it worked, what it felt like, it is thicker. I can sort of show you a little bit of it here. Not that this is gonna give you like a texture of it. I mean, it's gorgeous, as it should be for as expensive as it is. I just use it as a very expensive hand cream. Oh, I mean, it does feel nice and my skin looks really great. And I know that I can't pinpoint it to one specific thing. Like I can't sit here and say, oh my God, it's this cream. Because I don't really know how much of it is this versus how much of it is the Radiant Ronnie. I know it's not my diet because my diet has been complete shit lately. But yeah, that's what I've been using on my skin lately. They did send that to me. It is gorgeous, and I really wish it was sort of more accessible, that people could try it, even in like smaller sizes to make it a little bit more affordable, but Anyway, yeah, that's something I've been using. All right, so let's get into the rest of this. Before we start on my This Just In, Skylar's new scent is also in. This is the January scent, which is Fresh Vibes, which is energizing, crisp, and bold with notes of mandarin zest, white ginger, and sandalwood. I really, really like this one. I haven't liked one, I think, this much since Magic Bloom, their very first one. I think this is a great first of the year scent. It's, you know, it's very like crisp and like citrusy, and I really like it. So they've also updated their packaging. So if you remember before, they had sort of like that magnetic book style packaging. They've changed it to where it's now fully recyclable. Before it wasn't, because it had the magnet in it, obviously. It is now fully recyclable because it just comes in a box like this. So it comes in two parts, the outer box and the inner box, which holds the perfume. It's all recyclable. So I'm equally as excited about the change as I am saddened by it, because I did really love the old style packaging, but I also do think it's great that they went a more sustainable route. Because, you know, not everybody's keeping the boxes like I am. I'm collecting these sort of, and even once I'm done with the perfumes, I don't plan on like getting rid of the boxes. But I know not everybody is sort of like a collector slash hoarder like I am, and they do prefer to throw them away once they're done with them, or maybe they don't care about the boxes. So now it's just easy to chuck them in the recycle and just be done with it. So that's the new scent. I do have a video planned that you will see within the next week with Skylar for this, because I had an idea specific to the scent and sort of like the colors on the box, but you'll see once that comes out, hopefully soon. Okay, so now the rest of this is PR and purchases, so we're just gonna do this just in we're just gonna do this just in at the same time as the rest of all this. I'll start with my PR first, because there's actually not very much of it. The rest of it is purchases. So Edible Beauty sent me a couple of things when they sent me the items for my giveaway. They sent me their new Soothing Nectar Hydrating Gel. So this is a lightweight gel that provides a burst of soothing hydration, leaving your skin looking and feeling refreshed, dewy, and rejuvenated. It's a calming beauty nectar that contains a synergy of skin conditioning and calming botanicals, chamomile, calendula, cucumber, and aloe, which provide an immediate cooling effect. It boosts skin hydration levels for visibly radiant, calm, and energized complexion. I don't actually think there's hyaluronic acid in here. I just think it's like aloe is the hydrating ingredient, and cucumber. So anyway, there's that. And then they also sent me their No. 4 Vanilla Silk Hydrating Lotion. This is just their sort of like moisturizer. I have the tinted one, and I wanted the untinted one. Okay, so Plume also sent me their new Nourish and Define Brow Pencil. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't have any thoughts on it, but I am pretty excited that they do now have a pencil. So it comes with this. I do believe this is refillable. Is it? Yeah, it is. So the refill is sold separately. So I do really like that. I like that it's refillable. How do you refill it? I'm not really sure at the moment. I don't want to break it trying to figure it out, but yeah, this is what it looks like when you dispense it out like this. And then on the other end is just a little spoolie. So I think it's supposed to sort of mimic like what's the really popular one, you know, in the conventional world. It's like the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I think it's supposed to be something like that, because are there products like this? There might be, I just don't know, because I mostly use the brow gels and like the pot kinds, or pencils. I don't have any like that are sort of more like automatic pencils like this. I have like the pencils that you sharpen. Okay, so Derma E, I'm sort of like on their PR list. It's like I get random boxes every once in a while. I don't use Derma E a ton, but I want to feature it because they did send it to me, and I thought that these were pretty interesting products. So maybe if you like don't have a problem with certain ingredients, like they do use phenoxyethanol, they do use polysorbate 60, they do use dimethicone. If you are okay using those ingredients, I thought that these were pretty cool products, and I do wish they didn't have some of those things, because I would like to use them. I mean, I might still try them. Just see what happens. Anyway, let's talk about this. So Derma E released some blue light shielding products. So there's the Blue Light Shield Concentrated Serum with blue-green algae, lutein, activated charcoal, and ginseng root extract. So I think this is just like a moisturizer. Oh no, it's a serum. Hello, I can read. So it's got because of the blue-green algae, it does have sort of like a dark gray tint. So let's see. It's supposed to neutralize the look of photoaging, reviving skin's appearance, and helps provide a shield from blue light. So, you know, we're all on our phones 24/7. I think it's kind of cool, hopefully not gimmicky, that brands are sort of tailoring to that kind of thing now. You know, we're all sitting in front of our screens all the time. Like, I know I have my screen in front of my face like half the time, which is bad. I really want to stop, but it's like, it's addicting, you know? Plus I sit in front of my computer all day long, you know, doing my job. These are kind of interesting products. And there's also the Blue Light Shield spray. So this one is, what does it say? Delivers skin boosting moisture and resiliency while uplifting dull, tired skin, and re-energizes and brightens your complexion. And this one is green. I don't know if that would stain anything. Nourishes, rebalances, and revives stressed skin. These are kind of cool. I mean, Derma E is a great sort of like budget brand. If you're not super concerned about certain ingredients, they're really accessible because I believe they're available. Are they available at Target? I know they're available at Whole Foods, Sprouts. I want to say Target carries them, but I could be wrong. I think Ulta carries them. They're pretty readily accessible, and they're also pretty inexpensive. You know, most of the products are under $30, if not all of them. I don't know the price point on all of them because I don't think I've ever bought a Derma E product before, honestly. I do really like their sunscreens. Their mineral-based sunscreens are some of my favorites, and I do use them a lot over the summers, more than any others, because they are budget-friendly. So yeah, these are the new products by Derma E. Definitely check out Derma E if you're interested in trying some more affordable, cleaner skincare. I wouldn't say it's super clean because they do contain things like phenoxyethanol, like I said. This one, the spray only contains phenoxyethanol. I'm not seeing anything else in here that's really sort of like jumping out at me. But the cream does contain dimethicone, polysorbate 60, and then the phenoxyethanol. So I mean, it's not terrible. I might still give them a try, because I do find those really interesting. Okay, so then the last thing I got is sort of like coupled with a purchase. So Mahalo finally sent me the Hawaiian Nights serum. I haven't tried this yet because I have started trying a few other oils, but this is one that I'll be incorporating soon. And I ordered these in August and she just sent them to me. She sent me, or she didn't send me, I ordered 2 bottles of the Heart of Summer. I'm a little sad that it took her so long to send it to me, but I also know that she's like super busy. So I ordered 2 bottles of these because she sent me one last year, or it was the year before. It's been a while. Might have been 2 years ago actually, and I loved it. I loved it. It was like my favorite. I loved this so much, and I was really sad when it was gone. So this year I knew I had to order 2. I can't open it right now. I think she only made 3. Actually, I don't really know because one bottle says 1 of 200. And then one bottle says 73 of 300, so I have no idea how many bottles she made. Maybe she made 2 batches. So yeah, so she sent me something, and then she also sent me my order. Okay, so the few things left are all things that I ordered. So I placed an order with Era Perez because I wanted to try some of their lip products. I find it very interesting that none of the retailers in the US that carry Era Perez carry any of their lipsticks. I don't understand why that is. I wonder, I don't know if it's like the formulas aren't that good, or is there some like weird reason that they're not carrying the lipsticks? So I really wanted to try them and like compare the lip products. So my idea for the video is comparing all of the Era Perez lip products. So the lip pots, the lip tints, they now have lip glosses, or they're calling lip honeys, but they're lip glosses, and the 3 different kinds of like bullet style lip products that they have. They have the olive oil lipstick, they have the cacao lip color, and then they also have the wild pansy tinted lip bar. So let's go through these. So I ordered 2 colors of the lip honeys. I wasn't gonna order every single color because I don't need them all. So I ordered, what did I order? Pop and Chili. I thought that these 2 would probably be my 2 favorites. If I really like them, I'll order more, but I figured I'd start with a few, just sort of see AirPress is all vegan, so they do say lip honey, but they're vegan. So then I also ordered one of the Wild Pansy tinted lip bar in the shade Wish. I tried to order some varying colors, so I wasn't ordering, you know, here's my collection of lip colors here. So I wasn't ordering like the exact same shade 4 times. This is the packaging on the tinted lip bar. So this is Wish. So I think the tinted lip bars are just sort of like a tinted, they're just like a sheer product. So there's that. So Wish is an orange coral. Wild Pansy tinted lip bar is a balm and lipstick blend that helps protect and nourish lips with a hint of glossy color. So that's what those are. Okay, so then I also ordered one of the cacao lip colors in Wander. Let's see if this says the same. Wander is a cool blackberry. It's an ultra comfortable lip color that glides on lips to offer a hint of color and natural shine. Its blend of nourishing ingredients gives moisture and nutrients for a sheer creamy wear. So this is the packaging on this. It's a little bit different. I know you probably can't really tell, but it is. It's a little different. So this is what this one looks like. So and then let's do a little swatch of that. That's pretty. They don't really have any scent that I'm noticing. Okay, and the last 2 that I got were the olive oil lipsticks. I got Surprise, which is a standout hot pink, and then I got Big Band, which is a vibrant orange red. So it's a lightweight, full coverage lipstick that glides on lips to offer an elegant, long-lasting satin finish. Its blend of nourishing ingredients gives moisture and nutrients for a comfortable, creamy wear. So, and then this is the packaging on this one. It's the same as the packaging on the cacao one, but it's silver instead of white. So this one is Surprise. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So there's Surprise. So I did order these directly from AirPress, obviously, since none of the US retailers carry these. I do think, I feel like Integrity Botanicals carries the lip honeys, but I could be wrong. And then this is a Big Band. I love all those colors, so I'm glad that I picked those specific ones. There was a lot to choose from, and I was kind of nervous. I was like, I hope I pick some good ones. So I'm excited to try those and sort of see how they are. And then I also ordered, lastly, the brow pencil, because I did not have a brow pencil from them. And I can now do sort of like a full face of AirPress. So they only have 1 color. It's in the shade Perfect, which if you have black hairs, I can't imagine that this is actually perfect for someone with black hairs, but this is the shade. I mean, it'll work for me, but I cannot see this being a universal shade. Especially for someone with gray hair or like red hair. And also comes with this like little sort of like brush thing at the end. So anyway, I knew that that would work for me, so I did want to pick that up. And I could do like an AirPress one brand look. So, and then I saw that SW Basics finally re-released their hibiscus mask. It's been out of stock forever. I don't know, something like they had an ingredient that they couldn't get a hold of or something. I don't know. But I love this mask. If you have been with me since the beginning of my channel, you know that this is a mask that I used a lot in the beginning. I haven't used it recently because I didn't have it. And it's been out of stock for a long, long time. But this is a great mask. It is French green clay, it's hibiscus, and it's lavender. And it's fabulous. I'm actually gonna link the video that I did for this down below. It's got quite a few views on it if you haven't watched it yet. I mean, seems popular. But it's an affordable mask. It works really well. It brightens, it tightens, it helps with oil. Love this. So I'm excited to have a jar of it back in my life. Okay, and then last I placed an order with Prisma Palette. I had a eyeshadow look. I idea that I wanted to do. So I was going through and, you know, trying a few colors. I picked up a few colors for my look. What am I trying to say? First of all, she sent me a few samples. Lichen, Gleaming, Antique Brass, and Poolside and Midnight. So these sort of like bronzy colors and like blue colors. She sent a few samples. Okay, so then the ones I picked, one didn't really make it, which is kind of sad. I'm not sure which one this is. Okay, so this one didn't make it to me in the best condition, which is kind of sad. This one is Plum. So it's just like a deep plum shade. It kind of broke and went everywhere. We'll have to contact her about that one or maybe just deal with it. I'm not sure. Then I also got Ginger. And then I also got Ginger, Sunset. Try to show you without the glare. Peach, which is very similar, but it's a little bit lighter. Golden Kiwi, which I might swatch this one. This one's a really cool color. And then lastly was Zipline, which is a really cool sort of like shimmery green color. Okay, so let's swatch this one too. So there's that. So you'll see some of these, I think, in the video idea that I have. I'm not sure which ones I'm using yet, but you should be seeing that soon. I also recently was given a coupon code for Prisma Palette, so if you guys have not tried Prisma Palette yet, or maybe you're avid shoppers of Prisma Palette, I do have a coupon code that you guys can use if you choose to shop with Prisma Palette. I really love Prisma Palette because they have all kinds of colors. They're single pan shadows, so they're, you know, you can create your own palette, and she's got so many colors. I don't even know how many colors she has. She's like probably got over 150. I don't know. She has a ton. I have a huge wish list of ones that I want because they're just so beautiful and unique. Like these two colors. Aren't these like so cool? I guess her best seller from last year was Shocking Magenta, which is a color that I have and I've actually used on my channel. I had a fun idea to sort of like do with that. When she said that that was like her most popular color of the year, I had an idea to do like a whole face of like Shocking Magenta, not of the, you know, not using the eyeshadow for my whole face or something, but you know, all hot pink. I have an idea. It would just be like fun. Like obviously nobody would wear that and like out of the house, but it would be just like fun, you know, take some pictures of it, post on Instagram, whatever, you know. I had an idea. Will I do it? I don't know. It's just, you know, it's about time. Not being distracted by the little monkey who's sitting here.
Another one, Mama.
It's right there. He's like, he got this builder set, and instead of building, he just like takes all the little pieces, then he just like throws them around everywhere. I think he's pretending it's like rain and he's like dropping it on the cat. He's so silly. I love watching them play too. He chases Pugsley around the house. This morning he was going, "Here, Pugsley, Pugsley, Pugsley." Was that fun?
Let's try again.
Did you just do it again?
Here, Pugsley, Pugsley, Pugsley.
Here, Pugsley, Pugsley, Pugsley. And Pugsley.
Here, Pugsley, Pugsley, Pugsley.
Pugsley sleeps with us every night, which is fun and suffocating. Doesn't he? Does he sleep on you? Does he sleep on your head, Oliver?
Here, baby daddy.
So yeah, really that's all that I've got, sort of as a like catch up, what's been going on. I've just been resting a lot. Though I haven't been getting the best sleep, which is my fault because I've been staying up and like, you know, like watching too much YouTube or like hanging out on Instagram for too long. So yeah, I haven't been getting the sleep that I need, though somehow I have been averaging around 7 hours, which isn't terrible.
Baby, TJ stole my piece.
Did he steal your piece?
What happened on the playground? What happened on the playground?
What playground?
Me.
You're having fun on the playground? At school?
I haven't played golf on the bus.
And there were 2 nights that I fell asleep with my contacts in, which means I did not take them out for over 48 hours, which I know is bad. I know it's bad. So I've been trying to give my eyes a rest too. So yesterday I didn't wear contacts. Oh no, that's not true. I slept in my contacts again last night. It's so bad. It's just like I come in here to like, you know, do my own thing and just sort of like relax, and then I end up passing out. The last thing that I sort of want to talk about is I've seen this video go around, and a lot of people have sort of talked about it, so you might have heard about it at this point. There's this dermatologist apparently on YouTube, Dr. Dre or something like that, and she titled this video, "Clean Beauty Needs to Die in 2020," and I kind of want to respond to like what I've been seeing a little bit. And it's not just her, it's even certain people in like the green community or like the clean community that are like, they're veering away from like clean skincare, but then still calling themselves clean. And I know that it's sort of like, it's like this thing, clean beauty is not like defined by any specific set of, it's not like, there's no specific standard for what clean beauty is. So clean beauty to someone could just mean, you know, no parabens, no phthalates, no sulfates, whatever, but it could also have PEGs, it could also have talc, it could also have dimethicones, things that some people don't consider necessarily clean. So I kind of want to address this video, but I also don't know. Because I'm not going to sit there with like scientific backing explaining why certain things are clean or not clean. I sort of want to come at it from like a different angle. I don't really want to talk about it here because I kind of want to do this other video. We'll see. I might film it and then sort of see how it goes. And if it just sounds like gibberish, I'm not going to post it. But I do want to respond to this because I am sort of like upset by kind of what I'm seeing lately, where it just sort of seems like people are attacking like the clean label. Yeah, I get it that it's being used as like a marketing tool. But for the majority of us, the ones that are actually in the clean community and the green community and, you know, that, I think it's like an attack because people want to do better, you know? So anyway, I think I'm going to address that in a video. I've been like sitting on it and like it's stirring, because like every time that I see a person like talk about they're moving away from like the label of clean or like moving away from clean specifically, I'm just like, you're missing the point. So anyway, I think I'm going to address that, and that's really all I'm going to say about that right now. I want to know if you've watched this video and what your thoughts on it were, or what your thoughts are on like the clean community or like green beauty. I know there have been a few people that have sort of talked about, you know, using definitions or like what green beauty is or like whatever. And I did a video on what cruelty-free beauty means to me. I don't know, maybe the way that I can go about it is like what green or clean beauty means to me. But I also want to title it, "Clean Beauty Does Not Need to Die." Anyway, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.